I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is David Cherechinsky. He is President and CEO at DistributionNOW. David, it's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me.
Good morning, Judy. Thanks for having me. I'm very excited.
My pleasure. So now, David, tell me what value DNOW offers to its customers, what end markets and geographies are served, and how you're different from others in the space.
Our main value we provide to our customers, we focus on our strengths. So we're a distribution company that's been in business for 160 years. We used to be a one-stop shop providing all things to our customers, and we had, kind of low. The customers didn't see the value in everything we provided because we weren't great at everything. So we focus on where the customer sees value. We manage a supply chain, working with our key manufacturers, making large commitments to key manufacturers, and providing the best products, and the best price and availability to our customers to manage the supply chain very well. Our ability to service our customers comes from being the biggest supplier in our space, so we can provide products even when there's supply chain issues, and it helps them manage their businesses. We operate in 170 locations, about 60 of those outside of the United States. So we manage a large network to satisfy customer requirements around the world.
So David, the world will continue to need access to an abundant, low-cost source of energy. Tell me, how is DNOW participating in the energy transition?
That's a good question. So we see energy demand only growing over time. Oil and gas energy demand may peak at some time in the future, so we're focused on pursuing an energy transition. But we're kind of in a dominant position in oil and gas distribution, but our big focus now is embracing the energy evolution. And some call it the energy transition, we call it energy evolution because it's going to take time to make that transition. We're focused on providing lower emission products to our current customers. Our current customers are going to be the big investors in the future in terms of carbon capture, direct air capture, making that transition. The current oil and gas producers are going to be making that switch. So we're holding hands with our customers, working with manufacturers to provide the interim solutions. And we recently just bought a company that's focused on emission reduction, and I'll talk about that in a bit. But so really focusing on the pivot towards the future is a big part of our push right now.
And how are you creating value for your shareholders?
Our main thing is, I said earlier, we're focusing on the intersection of our strengths and where the customer sees value. We don't focus on low margin, low value commodity products. We try to find the sweet spot from where we're strong from our 160-year history and where the customer sees value. So we've significantly improved earnings. We just initiated a buyback program, which we're about halfway through, and we're acquisitive. So we've made about 4 acquisitions in the last 5 months. We're focused on really growing our business outside of oil and gas, really leveraging our supply chain competencies, which if you think about it, you could move many products through an efficient supply chain. So that's where we see value is improving profitability. We're at peak earnings in our 9-year public company history. We're very acquisitive. We initiated the share buyback program, and we're focused on the energy transition as a main focus for continued growth into the future.
All right, and finally, David, as you look ahead, tell me, what are you focused on?
The main things right now is we're starting to see the international market take off. So the US and Canadian markets are kind of stabilizing in the oil and gas space. International is beginning to grow due to energy security issues in Europe and outside of North America, and then energy transition as the major push. So we're adding salespeople. We're working closely with our customers, procurement departments, their engineers, to really embrace the future and make a pivot towards significantly improved growth outside of our core kind of end market focus.
All right, well, David, wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Yeah, thank you, Judy. Appreciate it.